What's up? How are you doing? In today's video we have Major Holiday Palette from Patrick Ta. Excited. We have a ton to go through in today's video. We have shimmery eyeshadows. We have a lot of comparisons with other toppers and shimmery beautiful goodness. We have there's so much to talk about, friends. So grab a snack, grab a drink. If this is your first time here, I'm Gigi. I love to talk about new makeup releases. If you enjoy that kind of content, click down there where it says subscribe, and also go to my other socials for a little bit more beauty. And without further ado, let's begin. She's here, friends, and I'm excited to say the least. My goodness, she is a very bright, beautiful packaging. I love it. Limited edition packagings are my favorite. We are getting the same mirrory, figure printy packaging as we're used to from him. You can see my ring light and all my fingerprints in there. Here it is, and then this is the inside, friend. This is such bright shades. I'm excited. And then these are pale, so we'll see about this. And then the toppers, or he's calling them eyeshadows. I tapped on them. I could not. I had to. You're not ready. Let's start with the blushes. He always does his powders first. This looks pigmented. This looks pigmented. Okay. With their bright tool, everything is good. This is Sonia's soft cheek brush, which is my fave. Okay, oh my god, yeah. This is very bright, as you can see. And I always go, heavy-handed. Why not? I mean, it is a blush review, right? We want to get blushing. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and apply a little bit of his cream to see if we're going to get this is so pigmented. Okay, so I don't see like major glow, from the. I just clean off my brush. I'm using the same one because I want to give the same impact or whatever, the same pressure. This blush brush is very soft and it doesn't apply a ton. Okay, this is very pale pink, and I was excited about this blush because first of all, it's cute, but I was excited about it because he said that you could apply this blush in the under eye area to get that blush appearance, like right there. All right, like that. It's gonna give you a little brightening, underneath the eyes, and then it's going to give you a nice transition from like blush, under eye blush to like blush. That trend, right? Okay, so this I would not wear. I tell you now. It's cute though. She is very pale pink. Not for me. Not by itself, but let's actually apply the cream. The cream does look a little deeper. Yeah, so I think this is workable. This is very natural compared to these. So you can see that one was very pigmented. I'm taking the pale pink. Right on my under eye. And I like it. Oh my god, look at the glow. I love this glow. My fave. Totally obsessed. I love this side better now than this. It's a little bit too punchy. Let's actually tone it down. I think I went ham. It is a very pigmented blush, so keep that in mind. So I'm just gonna apply a little setting powder so that we're not looking too crazy. Okay, looking better. A little bit more. Now, let's do the glittery eyeshadows. And I'm gonna show you. I need to show you first. I just tapped. Tapped. Oh my god. 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 If you're a glittery lover, this is going to be heaven. So this was one little pass. With these toppers, look at that. With these toppers, you can usually, you know, build them up. If you do like one swipe or whatever. I'm gonna leave them here and then we'll compare at the end. Okay, I'm taking this shade from his #1 palette, the matte, this matte shade, and I'm going to apply it all over my lid. Just a wash of this brown color. I usually like to have something underneath whenever I'm doing a topper. Okay, so with that base, we are going to go into this one because this is just calling my name. So my brush is wet. And we'll do some patting. This is so beautiful. Oh my god. All right. Just building up a little bit. Now for my inner corner, I am going to apply this guy here. Back to his palette on the brown. Clean out my brush. I am going into this guy here. Then I'm taking this guy in the inner corner. Oh my god. Oh my god. My brush was wet. This was totally an accident. Okay, let's blend that as much as possible. Jesus Christ. That was pigmented. Okay. Whew. Now I'm gonna pat a little bit of that pink. Just pat, pat, pat. Oh yeah. Yep. It was needed. And let's do the same in the other eye because why not? Oh yeah. If you wanted to multiple, if you wanted to triple intensify, that's the way to go. Let me get myself together. Liner, lashes, and I'll be alright, friends, and we are back. And oh my goodness, I'm coming super close because you got to see this. So first off, hello, glow. Like I truly, is so beautiful. It is a combination of both the powder and the cream, like it just glows. I love it. And I did love it for my under eyes as well. Like I felt like, you know, you got that pinky burning effect that he was talking about. Truly beautiful. And then this side is okay, but yeah, I like her. I like her a little better. She's not bad, just saying. And then the eyeshadow is just out of this world beautiful. I absolutely love both pinky eyeshadow shades. I feel like they're stunning. I love that one is a little bit more golden in tone, and I love that the other one is just a little bit more cool toned. These toppers are beautiful. I did see that he's releasing single toppers. I don't know, you guys. I was interested in them. They never made it to Canada yet. I see them at Sephora Canada, but they're not available yet. I'm not rushing to get one of those. Like, they're little and they're pricey. And this palette has 3 beautiful sparkly shades. You can see these are so intense, friends. These are so intense. Like, I don't know. These are out of this world, because these are not like his usual toppers. So when it comes to like his eyeshadow, you know how he has these sparkly shades? No, these do get hairpanned, and like it's so hard to swatch. These are like little something, but never this. You know what I mean? Like, can you see? Yeah, not the same. So that's my little comparison when it comes to his formulation. Now, when it comes to other formulas, we have a ton to go through. And of course, I'm sure you'll ask about Makeup by Mario's toppers. And this actually just came back into stock. So a ton of you are asking questions about it, like, do I need it, do I don't, like, what do I do, you know, you're freaking out, you're having FOMO because this has been out of stock for so long. I get it. I know, I get it. So any questions are always welcome, you know, on my Instagram. So these are micro glitters, and they do require some building up to do, you know. So these are Mario's. These are the ones in the Patrick Ta. So, you know, the older formulation, the older palette. So they are very similar because they're so little. Like these guys, this is more chunky glitter. Okay, so know that. I didn't mean chunky glitter in a bad way. Not at all, because I love them. But I mean, they're not as micro, and they don't have, like, these have more of a base. Like, you know, you have a pink. In here, you, do I have a gold? Do I have a pink? Do I have a silver? Like, what do I have, right? They don't have a ton of base to them. I feel like these do. These are very pigmented. The sparkles, some of them are micro, and some of them are a little bit chunkier. So, yeah, we can call them a chunky glitter compared to Mario's. And then the ones that we used to find in Patrick's older palettes. I have his version 1 and his version 2. The berry one is also in there. Same thing. I'm not gonna put a lot because it's pretty much the same as 1. Now let's talk about Charlotte. So Charlotte also released, you know, this palette, which I reviewed if you're interested. And I do want to do some swatching beside these ones by Patrick. So these are Charlotte, and they do require a little building up, right? So let's do a little building up so you could truly see what this is. So here it is. So these are Charlotte with 2 passes, and they're not as intense as the one in, you know, Patrick. They don't have as much base, you know, to them. Now I feel like these may be comparable, so let's do these ones. This is the new palette from Urban Decay. This hasn't landed in the States. It was here in Canada briefly. Now it's out of stock. I did review this, and I posted my video a few days ago, or whenever, yesterday, whenever. And these are their toppers, the Mundos toppers. They're very popular. So these are them right here at the bottom. So the toppers from Urban Decay are a little bit more micro. So the toppers from Urban Decay are a little bit more comparable to the ones that we see in Makeup by Mario, but these are more impactful. The Urban Decay and the Mario are more natural, and same for the older Patrick Ta toppers. These ones by Patrick Ta, I don't know. Patrick Ta is calling these guys shimmers. So he's not even calling these eyeshadow toppers. And in my opinion, they're the perfect topper. Like you can see, you totally have a look with the wing liner and you call it a day. You have a pink, you have a more cool tone pink, you know? So we have a rich copper shimmer, we have a champagne shimmer, we have a pearly white shimmer, and we have a lilac shimmer. So that's what he's calling his eyeshadows in this palette. But I don't know. They're more like toppers to me. But here it is, friends. I don't know, you'll be the judge. I do have only 2 eyes and there's so many, you know, so many of you. I would love to hear you thoughts. But these are so potent. I love them. So far, ranking, you know, higher up in the topper department or the sparkly shimmery department is gonna be this guy by Urban Decay and then this one by Patrick Ta. So far, these two are the winners, but I feel like this is a great deal because you're paying $88. This is Canadian dollars. You're paying $88. You get 4 blushes, you know, creams and powders, and then you get the 4 eyeshadow palettes. The creams are beautiful. The powders are beautiful. I love that we get that very pale pink, so you can achieve what I just did, you know, that pale pink look. It looks pretty white, you know, but when you go to blend it, you know, it really blends it out to be a good under eye, you know. And it's shimmery though, but I'm not bothered by that. I'm usually bothered. Like, I'm talking bothered. I cannot stand shimmery under eyes. But this powder doesn't emphasize anything. It just looks very smoothing. So I'm excited. I'm excited about this. I think this is a beautiful holiday release. I love it. I was not a fan of last year's palette. That was a no-no. I did review that. We had chunky glitters and just like no good. No bueno. This guy, she's good. I like her. Now let's compare the blush. I took away all the swatches. We have sparkles everywhere, but we have to, you know, we have to swatch the blushes and we're going to be comparing now. So I'm gonna do the first two. So I'll do the cream and then I'll do the blush. So now we get the other cream and then we get the very bright magenta pink. Okay, so these are the 4 blushes. I don't even know if you can see the first one. We could do a little, let's do a second layer so you can see it a little bit better. It's very glossy, but it doesn't have a ton of payout. It's more of a glossy, you know, situation. So I think that that's what we are getting here. You know, a lot of that glow is that glossy effect. You know, one of those transparent glossy products. You know, we can see them in Tom Ford, Quad. We can see them in a ton. I don't usually reach for them, but I do appreciate that he gave us a little color, you know, because last year's he gave us transparent with glitter. It's not bueno. This guy, this is good. I could do this and look at that. It looks juicy and it looks beautiful and it's not sticky, which I'm okay with. So now from his blush palette, we're gonna do these guys. And you can see that these are a different tone of pink. These palette usually needs a little building up for the creams, not for the powders, but for the creams. So this is it. I didn't get the pinky duo that he's released recently. Sorry about that. So I don't have that one to compare it to. I didn't want it. I was over pinky blushes. I mean, like this in a palette I'm okay with. I got cut off, but what I was saying, I did not get the pink. I did get the berry, and you can see that this is very deep. You know, this is quite berry. The one in the palette is more of a magenta, so I don't really have, you know, the latest pinky shade to compare these two. So again, I do apologize. This is which is different, and again you can see this is neutral, you know, berry tones, and this is bright pink. I do have this one by one size, and you can see that it looks quite pale pink. So we are going to swatch it up here. And yeah, these are very similar. So that's Patrick, and then this is Patrick Star, this is Patrick Ta. The powders are very similar. So if you have this guy, you know what I mean. This is pretty pale. And then the cream, this is so it is so pigmented. It looks so pale, it looks almost white, but it's because it likes to wash them out. But yeah, if I have anything to compare, the pale side pink of this would be totally the one in the One Size Chic Duo. This is Attention Seeker. Final thoughts, I love this palette. This is a very good buy in my opinion if you love pink blushes. You know, you have a bright option, you have a pale option. I love the glossy option in this palette that gives you a little bit of something, you know, that is not totally clear. I could get on board with that, and I love the eye toppers. I love that he did not change the price. You know, he added the glittery shimmery shades instead of a duo. Genius. Thank you, Patrick. That was genius. I love that. I love it, love it, love it. I think it's a great deal. I feel like this is going to be another sold out palette. I love it. I do highly recommend it. Let me know below. Let me know your thoughts. What do you think of this palette? What do you think of the swatches, the eyeshadow glittery sparkly product? Any comments, friends? Anything at all, just drop it down below. Thank you, friends, for watching. I love you all so much, and I'll catch you next one. Bye.